Maybe you missed this. In the not-so-distant past, people used to get training on the job because they were learning to work. They were learning how to do the job that they were already in. But now people have a different expectation. They're working to learn. They're working to reach new heights, to try new things, to take some risks and to stretch themselves. But there's a mismatch. Still, too many workplaces are providing training only related to the job. But people coming into those jobs, well, they want more. They want opportunities for growth and development. And I'm not talking just about millennials, although that is a hallmark of this generation. Career growth opportunities are more important to millennials in various research than to other age groups. And among the top fears that millennials have when it comes to work are the top one, getting stuck in a job with no room to grow or no room for development. But it really isn't just millennials who feel that way. Over 92% of respondents, representing all age groups, think having access to professional development is either important or very important. And in another study, nearly 3/4 of all workers reported that they didn't feel like they were achieving their full potential because there was a lack of development opportunity. When I talk to CEOs and others as an executive coach, I occasionally hear that there's not an investment in career development outside the current job because there's a fear that people might get developed and then leave the organization, taking all of that investment with them. But I have to ask, what's the alternative? Are you better off to give them development, which, by the way, is something that will help them to stick with your organization, to feel a sense of belonging? But true, they could still leave. So would you rather give them development and they might leave, or you might increase the chances that they stay and do more for you because of their expanded competence, confidence, engagement, and loyalty? Versus, what if you don't give them development opportunities? They still might leave, or even worse, they might stay and continue doing the same or even less for you as they feel less engaged, less loyal, and less motivated by the work. Now, this is a big problem because so many people don't feel like they're getting career development. They don't feel like their direct supervisors are interested or engaged in helping them to develop. They don't feel like they want to stay at a place where they're not getting career development. They don't feel like they're getting any chance for advancement because all of the technical skills that they're receiving are related to the job itself. And oftentimes they don't feel like they have a reason to stay. One of those top reasons is that they aren't getting the opportunities to grow, to be able to become leaders, no matter what their job title, or to be able to have additional compensation that often comes from the development they receive. So it's a big problem, and it's a problem everywhere. What that means is that if you're not developing talent internally, you're not only going to not have talent that you can promote in the future for your success and management plan, but you're also going to have a difficult time going out and finding that talent elsewhere because so few organizations are developing people the way that you want people to be developed for those future roles. So here are 7 things that you can do to try to overcome this, to try to at least offer some career development. You can make learning a part of the employee experience, a part of your workplace culture by doing little things, just little brown bag 30-minute lunch and learns. Or you can put content on your e-learning platform. You can do some peer learning opportunities and ask people to teach from their own expertise to share with their peers and colleagues. You might also consider recognizing and valuing when people have an interest in learning and career development, rather than being something that is a nuisance or an ask that's too big. You might view that as someone who's truly motivated and someone that you'd like to retain long term. Celebrate that, recognize that, and affirm it by partnering to help that person find what they're looking for. When you do offer training or development, even ad hoc development like a little brown bag lunch, make sure that your managers know that they're responsible for reinforcing that training. It should never be a one-time event. It shouldn't be something that is here today, gone tomorrow, but put in a plan for managers to reinforce it and set expectations around it. By all means, this one's free. Position leaders at every level of your organization, not just managers, but people who are influential, people who have opportunities to grow because they are leading. Let them be mentors for others. This is reverse mentoring, up, down, across, diagonally throughout your organization. Everybody knows something that someone else doesn't know. So pair people up as mentors, help them find each other and teach each other on a regular basis as part of your workplace culture. Think about all the different ways that you can offer informal development opportunities. That could be job shadowing. It could be a half hour spent doing something that's never been done before by that individual. It might include simply asking people, what do you want to learn and what's your plan for learning it? Just opening up the conversation. Certainly, on a formal basis, you'll also want to provide stretch assignments. You might consider forming cross-functional teams where people can learn from each other as they work together on a project. And teach your managers to delegate, not just to delegate to get work off their plate, but to delegate for development, the kind of development that helps people continually thrive and learn and grow in the work that they're doing. We can help you with this. We're People First Productivity Solutions, and we've got the training and the tools to help you build leaders at every level, to help your managers be more effective as developers of people, and to help you as an organization to think about the processes that you might put in place. We develop programs, we work in the background as shadow consultants to help get all of this lined up for you so that you can build organizational strength by putting people first. One thing that you might consider is bringing in a program for leaders at every level, like the Leadership Challenge Workshop. That workshop is fantastic for creating a wave of learning and development across the organization, from the executive ranks right down to every single individual in your organization, because leadership really is everybody's business. We can facilitate that for you with a 360 assessment that will bring so much about leadership to light in your organization. Send us an email or give us a call. We'd like to know how we can help you, and we'd like to encourage you to visit our website where we talk more about the opportunities that you have for developing leaders at every level.